Hi, my name's Matthew from RNSJ Pickering. We are a mixed farm contracting business. We have 250 hectares roughly of arable land. We've started using Omnia around 6 months ago just to try and keep a little bit more of a track on our inputs and our field profit margins. We found the Omnia program really quite intuitive and easy to use as a startup. It has very accurate information available to us from the telematics on the combine, yield maps imported straight in, and it makes it quite easy to access the data. So one of the features that we've found quite handy in Omnia, which is not something that maybe a lot of people talk about, is the silo features that are imported directly off the combine. So it imports your yield, adds it to a silo, so you know in each bay what you've got to sell. As you take the crop out and load it out, just keep adding on what you've sold and what for, and it brings up the gross profit on each field. Equally, keeping a track of what you've got left to sell, which is quite a handy feature if you haven't weighed in crop straight into the shed. We use the Scout app to update our field diaries when we're using any of the machinery in the field. So there's a couple of operators doing different applications of or cultivations in the field. You go onto the Scout app, tell it what you're doing, where you are and the date, and then it brings it into Omnia, so you can then assign the costs to that field and that operation accurately and timely. Through the Class Telematics website, you can link directly into Omnia. So as soon as you've combined a field, it directly imports the yield data from the combine into Omnia, leaving very little operator input. So it is as simple and as easy as it could possibly be to get accurate data, as long as the combine is set up correctly with its moisture and its test weight. The information you're getting directly to your laptop in the office is as accurate as possible. We also use Omnia now for working out our nutrient intake and working out nutrient plans. We're all liquid fert here now, so it's very handy to be able to calculate exactly what we need to order and when. The application is a blanket rate at the moment, but moving forward we shall be going to variable rate application with the sprayer. But it means we have an accurate idea of what we need and the cost involved in ordering and storing the fertiliser for the coming year.